Hi everybody, this is the Shy Genealogist, and I would like to show you how to build a database using information that we can find on FamilySearch. So in case you're not familiar with FamilySearch, I thought I'd begin with showing you how I find records that I would like to include in my database. The FamilySearch website is familysearch.org, and that's all one word. So you begin there, and up at the top you'll see a few options. We can click on search, and then there are two different ways that I can find records, and the first way I'm going to show you is to search the catalog. So click on catalog, and then you're going to have an area where you can enter a search term, and I'm going to enter Russell County, Kentucky. So I'm going to type in Russell, and it'll start filling in a list for me. If you see what you're looking for, you can go ahead and click on it, but if not, you can add more information until it does find what you're looking for. And then I'm at this time going to say I'm looking for any family history center, because actually what I'm looking for is going to show up on the screen. So I click on search, and then it gives me a list of all the topics that they have information on. It might be a microfilm, it might be a book, it might be available online, and it might be in their library. It might be in a family history center that's closer to you. But regardless, right now I just want to see what they have. And so I'm going to look at taxation records. I'm going to click the down arrow, and here I see a book, something from the county itself from the dates 1826 to 1875, and then another one from the county for 1879 to 1892. So I'm going to click on the early one. Russell County was formed officially in January of 1826. That's why that's the earliest. And then when you scroll down, you can see the different films that are available. Now there are icons over here on the side that show the format. And up until recently, everything that I saw was this little film reel, and that means that it's available on microfilm. But if you see a camera, then that means there are actual images of this microfilm available to you online. You will see that they have labels showing the year and then all of the individual pages. So I usually will click on the first couple of pages to get a feel for it. So this is page 1, and it looks like it's going to be alphabetical. I can scroll in and scroll out using my mouse roller. If you're not familiar with that and looking for something else, over on the side they've got a plus and a minus to help you scroll in and out. You can make it full screen by clicking that box, and then you'll use the escape button to get your menus up at the top back. Over here on the side I can print a slide. I can download a slide. I use this a lot. And there are tools. If there happens to be something written in the margins that are sideways, or maybe these headers up here that I can't read, I can rotate the image and then try to read. It only rotates one direction, so sometimes you'll have to do it a couple of times to get it in the orientation that you would like for it to be. So now when I zoom in on those columns, I can see that it says whites over 21, blacks over 16, total blacks, etc. I can also do some contrast adjustment, some brightness adjustment if I feel like that might help me read an image better. And then the last tool is to invert it. Instead of a white background with black handwriting, I can make it black with white handwriting, and sometimes that makes things easier to read as well. Up at the top you'll notice that this is image 5 of 1047. If I want to see the next one, I can click on this arrow, and it generally keeps the same zoom rate that I have set and the same area of the page. So if I'm just looking for a page number, I might just keep it in the upper left hand corner like that. Down at the bottom are a couple of tabs as well. You can see that there is image index, and it says no indexes are available. But if you wanted to open that box, you would click on this little arrow here. There is some information available, so I might take a look at that, and I can see that this is a tax book, and I can see the years that are available. If I scroll down a little bit, a lot of times there'll be a citation here telling me what citation is available. I try to keep this box down here at the bottom out of the way to give me the most amount of screen that I can get to view my information that's on the slide, to decide if it applies to my ancestor or not, if I want to download it and keep it in my records or things like that. The last thing I want to show you before I show you the other way to find records is over here. This takes us back to the menu with all of the different slides on it. Another way to search for records is to come to the search records, and then I'm going to click down here where it says browse all published collections. On the side I have a menu. I can choose different continents or countries around the world, but in this case I want to see all the records they have for the United States, and it's going to break these down by the different states. So I want to see what's available for Kentucky, and now I have all the listings that are specifically for Kentucky, and notice that some of them have images and some of them are not actual images. It might just be an index of sorts. The next time I want to show you how to use FamilySearch to collect information to add directly into your Excel database. Thanks for watching.